Hello, I'm Tisa, and this is your Elemental Energy Reset. The world has been extremely chaotic lately, and the levels of anxiety, depression, stress, and overwhelm have just been off the charts. We're all trying to help our families, our friends, our clients, our communities, and our world to get through this time, all at the same time while trying to find the resources for ourselves so that we stay grounded and don't go insane. We may be going to therapy for our mental health, we may be going to the gym for our physical health, we may be going to church or meditating for our spiritual well-being, but sometimes it's difficult to integrate those things into our lives and into our whole beings. And what do we do when we can't get to those things, when we need help right now? Well, I'm really happy to introduce you to 4 very simple yet profound exercises that you can do each and every day and throughout the day to help just re-energize, reset your energy so that you're able to continue to do the work that you love. These exercises are based on the polarity elements, and those elements are earth, water, fire, air, and ether. So if you imagine your home needs to have a good foundation, it needs to have good plumbing and water flow, it needs to have a furnace to heat the place, it needs to have good airflow for air circulation, and it also needs to be a place of calm where you can come and rest and rejuvenate. Same thing with our bodies. So we need earth for our grounding. We need water for our creativity and the ability to go with the flow. We need fire for clarity and getting us into action. We need air for compassion and inspiration. And then we need ether, which brings all of the elements together. And it also helps us tap into a greater wisdom outside of ourselves. So these exercises can be done every day as a group, or you can pick 1 or 2 exercises to do throughout the day, depending on what you're needing. You want to make sure that you do these with ease and effortless effort. So there shouldn't be any pain or discomfort. And you want to just either slow down or limit the range of motion if you're experiencing any pain. Or maybe you just don't do that particular exercise. You can also do all of these exercises seated in a chair. Forgive me. All right, let's begin. I generally like to begin my practice with a therapeutic grade essential oil, either in the diffuser or inhaling it in. It's a great way to just get you started. We're going to begin with the pyramid, and the pyramid encompasses all of the elements. So think about that as you're doing that, and you can choose this exercise for anything that you're going through, whether it be just the start of your day or whether it be you need to transform some issues at work and you need something just to ground you. So we start with the feet wider than shoulder width, hands on top of the thighs, with the knees in a deep squat. Again, go as far as your body will allow. We're going to inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to twist the whole spine, looking over the right shoulder, and then look back over the left shoulder, keeping the spine twisted to the right. And then come through center, and we'll go the other side, looking to the left, and then twisting the head to the right. Let's do it one more time. Breathing in, exhaling, rotating right. We're opening up the hips, the pelvis, the diaphragm, the spine, the shoulders, and the neck. And we'll go to the other side, twisting and turning the head back, opening up all the channels of energy. And let's bring it up. And you want to just settle for about 20 to 30 seconds in between each exercise so that you can let it integrate and you can also tap into how that felt in your body. You can do that exercise anywhere from 3 to 5 times. All right, the next exercise is called the neck roll, and it works with the earth element. So let's say you've been working at a computer on a really tense project, or you're stuck in traffic, or maybe you're just stressed out or too much in your head. So this next exercise will help you release that tension. So we're going to start nodding the chin down, and we're going to take a small circle around, breathing in, and you can let out a moan or a yawn or a sigh, whatever vocalization you want, and then we'll rotate the other way. One generous circle each way, vocalizing, and we'll come to center. Now we'll add the shoulder shrug in with the neck roll. So shrug your shoulders up really high, nod the chin down, and we'll take that circle with the shoulder shrug, vocalizing. Vocalizing helps to wake up the cerebral spinal fluid. It helps lubricate the brain. And then we'll circle the other way. Breathing, sighing, moaning, whatever you need to release all that tension. And then we'll relax it down. And again, always take 20 to 30 seconds to really incorporate that. All right. Next, we're going to go into the wave. The wave accesses your water element. Now, sometimes you're just feeling stuck, your creativity is blocked, you can't get an idea out, or maybe someone just threw this giant obstacle in your lap and you don't know how you're going to get around that obstacle. So with the wave, we're tapping into the energy of water. So we're just going to bring our hands like a wave, reaching them forward and then pulling back, rocking forward and back on the feet like a wave. And just tap into the feeling of water, the fluidity, its continuous motion. It changes directions, but it's not so jerky, it's more fluid. And just think of going with the flow in life, right? Water can just move around things to get by. It's calming, and yet it's very powerful. Think of the Grand Canyon. That canyon was created by water, slow over time, carving its way through. We can tap into that element. And then let's bring it to a pause. Good. You can spend as much time walking through water as you like throughout the day. All right. We're going to now tap into the elements of fire, air, and ether, all at the same time with our Ha breath. Now, this is good for when you're just feeling maybe anger or frustration, or just maybe you're feeling lethargic and you need more energy, or you're about to work on a project but you're just procrastinating. You need to get into action. This will help with that. So just place your hands on your diaphragm. We're going to do our Ha breath. Taking a breath in, we're going to force the out through a diaphragm with the Ha. All right. Now, you might be at a place where you really can't vocalize really loud, so you can always just do it with the breath like this. But I really invite you, if you can, to really vocalize. Again, the vibration of the voice stimulates the paraspinal, the cerebral spinal fluid in the brain, and helps the membranes move and juice up your brain. All right, so with that Ha breath, there's a movement called the up and down Ha breath. So the hands are on top of your thighs, the knees are slightly bent, and we're gonna bend down as we take our Ha, and then inhale as we come back up. Holding in the core slightly, keeping your back straight. Let's begin. Inhale and exhale, Ha. Just notice. I feel a surge of energy moving through my body. And just notice what you feel. Maybe you felt some of that anger or frustration released. Maybe feel a little bit softer, a little less rigid. Good. And let's just take a moment to integrate all of these exercises. We're going to place one hand on the sternum and one just over the navel. These are called your brain buttons. These holding here helps calm your central nervous system and bring a sense of calm and well-being. And it also helps connect the left and right hemispheres of the brain. And then we'll want to switch hands, doing the other side. Breathing into it, just letting all of those movements integrate into the body, bringing it back to center. Great. That is your elemental energy reset. I invite you to do this practice every day and let me know how it goes by writing a comment, liking, subscribing, and sharing this video, and checking your inbox for additional videos that will be coming out. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.